All right, guys, next up we've got ring dips. And let me show you a fun ring dip progression. And what's nice about a progression is that even your advanced athletes that can bang out 20 ring dips or however many, they can still use this progression to not only teach them so that they can teach their friends, but also use it as a warm-up, and they can kind of breeze through their elements and then let them, have fun and do their own thing as you spend a little bit more time with the beginner athletes. So here's one I like to start with. All right, guys, if we're gonna do a ring dip, you need to be able to stabilize on top of the rings and at the bottom of the rings. So we're gonna do a 10-second hold at the top of the rings, and here's how you do it. You're gonna jump out, jump up, lock out your elbows, and keep your hands pinned into your sides, because as soon as those rings start to pull away from you, you're gone. So that is the control that is required. You need to stabilize on top of the rings. So jump up, press, keep those elbows tucked into your sides as you crunch those abs and remain in that hollow body position. And relax, do a 10-second hold and come back down. And you can challenge people, especially if they're more proficient at this movement, challenge them to get that external rotation in the shoulders and turn their palms open. And that's gonna help open up that shoulder joint and protect it a little bit better. It's also gonna engage the lats. All right, and next we're gonna do a bottom of the dip hold. So you can either start at the bottom or you can lower into it. I like to lower into it, and we're gonna lower down and hold for 10 seconds. And there you can just emphasize, keep those rings tucked in tight to your sides. All right, now, there we go, that's step one. And then I like to get into some scaling options. So you can say at that point, my ring dippers, if you're good, go ahead, bang out a few ring dips, have fun practicing those. If you don't have ring dips, let me give you a scaling option that you can use for today's workout. So I say start maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet back. You're gonna place your hands on the box. Now from here, allow your hips to drop right under your shoulders so you kind of rock up into your toes. Now here, your posture is going to be shoulders back and slightly down. And the motion is where you drop your chest forward, you lower down, keep your elbows pinned into your sides to full depth, and then press out to the top. It's really important that they're not here doing a push-up, and that they allow their hips to drop under them into the starting position where they're up on their toes. And now they can use, or they can put some weight into their legs for some assistance to drive out of that bottom position. If they're pretty strong there, that should work for everyone. If someone needs a little more help, they can walk their feet in closer and they'll get a little bit more out of their legs. If they're pretty strong but they can't quite do the ring dips, then you can have them do this. Turn your toes down, or the top of your foot so it's down, and perform your dips like that. And this is a really nice option for those that are pretty strong, but not strong enough to do them unaided on the rings. Because they just can't put as much weight into their feet, into their legs, if they turn the toes down like that. All right, have fun with those options. There you go, ring dips.